Alright, alcohol and social status. Let me get this straight. Somewhere along the line, we decided that holding a drink in your hand makes you classy. Like, you're at a party with a $10 cocktail, and suddenly you're more sophisticated than the guy drinking water? Come on. And the wildest part? They even rank the drinks. Champagne's for the fancy, craft beers are for the cool, and cheap liquor? That's for the peasants, apparently. It's all nonsense. You're telling me my status depends on the container my overpriced poison comes in? Ridiculous. Who came up with this garbage? Why is drinking the thing that makes you officially an adult? Like, seriously, what's more childish than drinking something that makes you slur your words, stumble around, and text your ex? Let's talk about it. Who decided that pouring poison into your body makes you mature? Oh, you're 21 now. Time to wreck your liver like a grown-up. What sense does that make? And here's the kicker. If you don't drink, people look at you like you're still in high school. Oh, water? Are you a kid? No, Karen. I'm just trying not to ruin my next day. Real adulthood isn't about drinking. It's about paying bills, making responsible choices, and oh yeah, not doing things that actively make your life worse. Come on, ever notice how alcohol just shows up to every celebration? It's like, oh, you're happy? Better drink about it. Weddings, birthdays, graduations, it's always there, front and center, like the guest of honor nobody actually invited. And here's the wild part, we don't even question it. Nobody stops to think, hey, maybe the thing that makes me forget stuff doesn't belong at the moments I want to remember. But nah, we just roll with it. Champagne toasts, beer for the party, shots for the big moments. Like, alcohol's the one thing that makes the celebration legit. Isn't it time we started rethinking who gets to crash our parties? Is alcohol the third wheel in your relationship? Think about it. This thing shows up on every date night, every special occasion, like it's part of the couple. And we don't even question it. It's like, hey babe, what's for dinner? Oh, and which bottle of wine should we bring along to make it complete? But here's the wild part. Alcohol isn't just there, it changes the vibe. Conversations get fuzzy, arguments get louder, and those sweet little moments, yeah, they're blurred by a buzz. Maybe the real intimacy killer isn't your partner forgetting to do the dishes, it's the thing in your glass keeping you both from really connecting. Just something to think about. You ever notice how saying no thanks to a drink is treated like some radical act of rebellion? It's like the second you pass on alcohol, people think you're making some giant statement, when really, you're just choosing to stay clear-headed. But here's the thing, that simple no flips the whole script. In a world where everyone's reaching for the same drink to fit in, choosing sobriety becomes the ultimate act of individuality. It's not about judging anyone, it's about saying, hey, I don't need a drink to be here, to connect, or to have a good time. And honestly, what's stronger than that? You ever wonder if alcohol is actually making you happy, or if it's just tricking your brain into thinking you're having fun? Yeah, let's talk about that. Here's the deal. When you drink, your brain fires off a quick hit of dopamine, the same stuff that makes you feel good after a big win or nailing a perfect pass. But here's the catch. Alcohol doesn't actually create happiness. It just hijacks your brain's reward system, like a thief pretending to be Santa Claus. And that buzz, it's just your brain being tricked into releasing chemicals, not because you're actually having fun, but because the alcohol said, hey, let's fake it. Meanwhile, the real joy, clear memories, deep connections, no regrets, is sitting on the sidelines. So are we really having fun, or are we just chasing a lie? Something to think about. Wait a minute, are sober events becoming the new normal? Like, people are actually choosing to hang out, have fun, and get this, remember it all the next day? Let's break this down. All right, so here's what's wild. For years, we've been told that fun and alcohol are a package deal, like you can't have one without the other. But now, there's this whole movement of people saying, nah, we're good without the booze. And guess what? These events are thriving. No sloppy goodbyes, no regrets, no one waking up wondering who they Venmo'd $200 for tacos at 2 a.m. Turns out, the secret to a good time isn't what's in your cup, it's who you're with and what you're doing. Maybe sober events aren't just a trend, they're a wake-up call, and honestly, I'm here for it.